Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now, let's start off with NBA playoffs last night. The Brooklyn Nets beat Boston Celtics 123-109. Now they will take on the Greek Freak. The Nuggets beat the Trailblazers.
By the way, Charlamagne the God pick Bucks and 7 against the Nets.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying, Bucks and 7.
I think the Nets in 6. Now, the Nuggets beat the Trailblazers 147-140, and the Phoenix Suns beat the Lakers 115-85.
Say that last one a little slower. Say that last one a little slower. I like that one. Say that one again.
The Phoenix Suns beat the L.A. Lakers by 30, 115-85.
Nothing I enjoy more than texting L.A. Lakers fans and just say things like, how are you? Thinking about you. Don't say nothing about the game. Just say, how are you? Thinking about you.
AD did not play, and he's still questionable for the next game.
Oh, no. The Suns wrapping this series up. Lakers going home first round.
All right. What else we got, Yee?
Well, let's talk about Joe Biden in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So he was here yesterday, and he was talking about 100 years ago, what happened in Tulsa, 35 blocks of Greenwood that were left in ash and ember, the 1,100 black homes and businesses that were lost, insurance companies that rejected claims of damage, 10,000 people left destitute and homeless, placed in internment camps, and how that still has not been rectified. He said this was a massacre among the worst in our history. Then he went on to discuss plans that are aimed specifically at helping black people with economically.
Today, we're announcing 2 expanded efforts targeted toward black wealth creation that will also help the entire community. The first is my administration has launched an aggressive effort to combat racial discrimination in housing. That includes everything from redlining to the cruel fact that a home owned by a black family is too often appraised at a lower value than a similar home owned by a white family.
All of that sounds great, but we know that already.
Yeah, but we know that. Yeah, what is he doing for that? Like he just said, yeah, we know redlining. We know that the black community is a lot cheaper in homes than the white community. We know that. But how do we fix it?
That's what's so frustrating. Like, I don't even know why Joe Biden went there empty-handed. He should have, signed some type of executive order saying he thinks this is what the residents of Greenwood should be getting. Like, don't come to Greenwood and tell us what we already know. You the president. Act like it.
Well, he was talking about different plans that he has, like some grants that are totaling $15 billion that will target neighborhoods where people have been cut off from jobs, schools, and businesses because of previous transportation investments. And the American Job Plan will also invest $31 billion to support minority-owned businesses.
We waiting.
So that is all in that plan. And they're also going to publish 2 fair housing rules, as well as restore fair housing definitions and certifications, and reinstate the department's discriminatory effects standard. He declared a new effort to address inequity in home appraisal, like we just said, and to combat housing discrimination. So those are some of the things that he said he's going to do. Here's what else Joe Biden had to say.
Second, small businesses are the engines of our economy and the glue of our communities. I'm determined to use every taxpayer's dollar that is assigned to me to spend, going to American companies and American workers that build American products. And as part of that, I'm going to increase the share of the dollars the federal government spends to small disadvantaged businesses, including black and brown small businesses. Right now it calls for 10%. I'm going to move that to 15% of every dollar spent will be spent for those.
That sounds good, but so Greenwood was just a backdrop for them? Like, they didn't actually go there and present anything to the residents of Greenwood? Like, the residents of Greenwood aren't getting any of their reparations that they're looking for?
Well, listen, they definitely have to do something, because he did meet with surviving members of the community. He toured the Greenwood Cultural Center, so they have not announced anything. And like we were saying yesterday, we heard from one woman who's 107 years old. She was 7 when the Tulsa massacre happened, and she hasn't seen anything from that.
Yeah, I'm just.
So yes, those.
Oh, go ahead. What'd you say?
I was going to say, yes, those descendants and the people who are still alive, I think there's 3 of them, they deserve compensation. And I would hope that they would live to be able to see that.
Yeah, and their children and their grandchildren. I'm just tired of people in power who know what the problems are but don't show up with any solutions. And if you need Congress to pass those things, just say that. But, just to stand there in Greenwood and tell us a whole bunch of stuff that we already know, that's kind of disrespectful to what they're fighting for.
All right, well, that is your front page news.
All right, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up right now. Phone lines are wide open. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.